I was contemplating pornography. This is a couple of years ago when I was trying to like get over it and quit and finally break free. And I was in this very, very like clear kind of exalted state. And I just like brought to mind pornography. And like with this clear, crystal ass clear perception and state of consciousness, I brought into my mind the idea of pornography and my experience with pornography, like who I am, who I like become when I use it. And I could see it. I could just see finally what pornography was. Yeah, because like you will probably spend most of your life not knowing really what it is. You'll just kind of use it, or if you used to use it, you would have just used it. But when you have it, when you like put it on, it's this, man. It's this. When you put anything under the microscope of high consciousness, you can see what it is. You can just see all its impurities. You can see all the toxicities. You can see all the crap. All the crap. Yeah? Finally, you can see it. And then what you'll realize is like, oh crap, this thing, I take this thing in. I consume this thing. If it's like junk food, pornography, whatever. In a high consciousness state, you are very, very sensitive to the damage that it causes you. It's not in your head that you're thinking this. You can feel it. You can sense it. It's very intuitive. It's almost like you can scan yourself. Maybe you've done this. Maybe you've been in a fasted state and then you eat something and you can kind of like scan your body using bodily awareness. And you can be like, whoa, like I can feel the impurity of this food just by putting my consciousness on my body, just by feeling. Yeah, a lot of the work that we do here is just feeling. Now, the thing with this is it's way more significant than you think. It's way more powerful, okay? Like, genuinely, this is one of the few things that you really want to, like, hear, okay? Because this here, what we're talking about, this experience of having a higher state of consciousness and then being able to see and perceive the damage that you might be doing to yourself is basically one of the best ways that you can overcome an addiction of yours. Yeah, because the thing with addictions, man, is really you don't want to be doing the thing that you're doing. Spiritually, you're unattracted to it. It doesn't lead you to a good space spiritually. And you know that like for life to be good, you want to have good spiritual well-being and you want to have a good state of consciousness. But the addiction, whatever it is, it doesn't lead you there. It does the opposite. It leads you into a lower state where you're more in ego. Yeah. So what you want to do is you want to create an experience for yourself where you enter into a state of such purity and such high consciousness, like you're a clear, crystal clear pool of water. If a drop of black ink goes into that water, you can see it. It's clearly there. And you're like, dude, why is that there? That doesn't make this water look or feel nice. But of course, man, if the water is all cloudy beforehand and you just put a drop of black ink or something, it doesn't really make a difference. You can't really tell. Yeah. But if it's crystal clear, if it's pristine, if it's totally transparent and pure, you can see the difference. You can see, oh, well, that's an impurity. That's not what I want. For me, one of the things that I noticed is with alcohol, as I began to meditate more and purify my life, and drinking less. Yeah, maybe at some point I was just drinking like once a week, once every other week. And what's interesting is it just kind of clicked. It just occurred to me, oh, alcohol is poison. Alcohol is poison. I just knew it. It's almost as if I would have never needed to taste alcohol. And yet I still would know this. It's like I knew it before. It's weird. It's kind of like if you're like a child and you know what God is, you know that the universe is infinite and you know that the universe is made out of consciousness. Again, very rare that, but it's almost like you don't even need to meditate necessarily. You just know it. You just know it prior to any knowledge. It's just like this very, very intuitive knowing. And what we could say is that this is the intelligence of you, the intelligence of your body, the intelligence of, you know what I'm going to say? Consciousness. Consciousness. You knew that was coming. So what you want to do with this is, notice, to see something for what it is, you want consciousness. And in particular, for you, for your own life, for you to see what you're putting into your body or what you're doing with your body, access a state of subtle, higher consciousness. And then bring to mind the thing that you're looking to not use or whatever. And notice, as you are paying attention to it and focusing on it and like concentrating on it with consciousness, you are able to see and almost feel the impurities of the thing. Now, what you want really is an amount of awareness. You want to like bump your awareness up so high, you're like, oh God, no, I know now. I know what it is. I see what it is. I can't unsee that. I'm turned off by that now. It kind of just grosses you out a bit. Like, obviously, part of you will still want it, but spiritually, you'll be like, no, I don't think I want that. I think I'm good to go a week without it. See how I feel. And what's interesting is you'll do that, and then you'll go another week, and then another week, and you're like, oh, I feel better. I feel clean. I have better meditations. I'm not like addicted to that thing anymore. So that feels nice. And you'll just feel like you've done the work. You've applied consciousness. You've looked at truth, and you've moved through it. So well done. Okay, we're gonna wrap things up there, my friend. Good luck with this. Lots of love. Take care, and as always, peace.